Ladies and gentlemen, quick shot segment here. Weekend Trav, B-Money. We want to talk to you about some breaking news from just a couple of days ago, which was announced, and something we've all been waiting for as boxing fans. Via social media accounts, it looks like Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis have agreed in principle to fight one another early 2023. Weekend Trav, quick thoughts on this.
Yeah, this is the sources per Mike Coppinger is the one who first released this, and he says April 15th they're both supposed to be fighting. They both kind of announced on their social that they're going to be fighting, but like we were just talking, off camera, I'll believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
To me, what doesn't make sense is the fact that Gervonta's taken an interim fight versus Hector Luis Garcia on January 7th in DC. I'm just like, usually you do interim fights to build a little more luster for the fight.
Yeah.
This fight versus Ryan Garcia needs no more luster.
Yeah.
They need to just fight. So I don't understand the interim fight that they're doing. It doesn't make sense to me. It's more of a risk than a reward. Completely risky, because now you have a guy, Gervonta, who it's been hyped up big time for Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
There is no possible way that you can go into this fight with Hector Luis Garcia and not be thinking about Ryan Garcia.
Absolutely not.
And I think that is a pitfall and a downfall possible for you to come into a fight not ready for this guy.
What are your thoughts, Weekend Trav? And real quick, because I know this is a shorter segment, the fact that it was really announced mainly by the fighters themselves. We didn't have any promotion company coming out saying this is happening. Stamp April 15th possibly is the date that we're hearing. What do you make of that? Does this thing actually go off? Because I'm speculating that I don't think it's still going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably where you can draw a lot of doubt, because Mike Coppinger has been wrong multiple times on some of his breaking news things with ESPN. He has been, but. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be one of those things where these promoters, honestly, when you have a guy like Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya really doesn't even come into play, because Ryan Garcia kind of does promote himself.
Well, he'll
He's
touch
a
more
social
people
media
anyways.
star.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the golden boy, Ryan Garcia's promoter, maybe he was like, hey, guess what? I need you to announce it. More people will hear
Well, it definitely caught wildfire. Every different boxing or fighting organization, social media account out there, you look at Facegram, Instagram, all that stuff, everyone was on top of that. But once again, once it was broken and once it was announced, number one, there wasn't even a date presented.
Yeah.
Number two, a couple hours later, then we find out about this interim fight. Who knows if Ryan Garcia may or may not have one as well.
Which is weird. Why is he not fighting if Gervonta is? So that's why I don't understand.
Something just doesn't feel right about this. I feel like it's kind of coming on the coattails of Errol Spence and Bud Crawford breaking down, and maybe they was sweeping in, say, see, we're two mega superstars and we're going to go at it. Not yet, but in principle, we kind of agreed sometime next year. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. There's been so much. And, we can – Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, we can thank for this, because that fight was like 5-year build-up.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are not on that level by no means,
yeah.
I don't think, and that's no disrespect. But Floyd kind of set a crazy precedent when he did that, because – they ended up working out, meaning they ended up Floyd made I think over $200 million. I think it's the highest grossing pay-per-view fight of all time. I think it did over 4 million buys, something crazy, something insane. So obviously it worked, and some of these guys are seeing that, and now they're trying to replicate that. Let's just have the best fighting the best, and that's what I like. I like the gamble that Gervonta and Ryan are going to fight. I like it. Win or lose, I think they're both kind of winners because they are fighting the best. So if they lose, I don't think either one of them lose any points with popularity for sure. I think they both get a lot of respect depending on how it goes, but I like the fight.
So there you go. That's our quick shot. We like the fight. That's definitely one that fighting fans want to see, that fighting analysts want to see, but we aren't holding our breath either. We're going to wait to see if it happens. We want to see it happen, but that's our quick shot on that one. Yep. Weekend Trav, B-Money. Join us on Wednesday as we drop the next episode of the podcast. We'll be putting in some other content along the way as well. And Wednesday, Weekend Trav is the Happy Thanksgiving episode of Weighing In with Travis Hartman, the podcast.
Episode 103, I think.
So we'll be there shortly. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.